So my favorite quote from Bishop Donnie, who is also my godfather, is "You never know that seed that you sow could activate something big in your life." And my favorite quote from Brother Jeremiah is "Prophecy don't keep you saved. Prophecy is for God." As for what they mean to me, both of them have helped shape our church by the way they serve and lead. Bishop Donnie through his joy, worship, and the way he pours into people, and Brother Jeremiah through the strength and clarity he brings when he preaches and teaches. Even in different ways, they both have helped build me and the church up in faith and reminded us that serving God is not just powerful, it can still be full of life and joy. Together, they've shown what it looks like to serve God seriously while still bringing laughter and life to the people around them. One word to describe them would be steadfast.
How you doing, Sister Desmond?
How you doing?
Doing well. So we're here to interview about Assistant Pastor Donnie Bolden Jr. And want to know, first off, what is your favorite quote from him, whether it's funny or serious?
Catfish is delicious.
Yes, it is. Awesome. So, tell us, what does Assistant Pastor Donnie Bolden Jr. means to you?
What Pastor Bishop Donnie Bolden Jr. means to me is he's great. He's phenomenal. He brings my heart joy and the others. It's great and a pleasure and blessed. I'm very blessed to be able to stand up there with him, singing and just clowning and he's just bring a lot of joy and light. With all his traveling that he do, he still makes his way to the house of God. He's just awesome.
Great. That's good. And what's one word? That's the final question. What is one word that you can describe our assistant pastor?
Faithful. He's faithful in all that he does. He's very faithful. And that's one word that I can describe him.
Awesome.
Annie, what does Poppy mean to you? Okay. And what is one word to describe Poppy? Oh, okay. Thank you, Annie. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Isaac, what does Poppy mean to you?
Poppy is my Poppy, and he loves me, and I love him so much.
Okay. What is one word to describe Poppy?
Funny, because he makes me laugh.
Aww. Hi, everybody. So Brother Terry asked me to answer a few questions about my dad and Uncle Jeremiah. So the first question is, what is your favorite quote from Donnie Bolden Jr.? My favorite quote from my dad is, "Don't let your talents be buried in the grave." It reminds me to continue to use my gifts and to not let my gifts go to waste, and to be bold enough to put it out there. Come on, Annie. To be bold enough to put it out there. And for me, that is music. I write music, and a lot of music I have and I haven't put out yet. So I'm reminded to put that music out, just like my dad always told me. What does my dad mean to me? Donnie Bolden means the world to me. He's my father, my friend, and the person that I look up to. A lot of girls don't have good relationships with their fathers, but me and my dad have a strong connection and bond. It's why I make wise decisions in my life as a woman today, because just the example that my dad had for me, and I'm thankful for that. And one word to describe my dad, he is very loyal. Loyal is the word. He's loyal to my mother. He's loyal to his family. He's loyal to his church, his work. Whatever you ask him to do, he's there. And I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to see that example. All right. Uncle Jeremiah, I would say this is what Uncle Jeremiah means to me. He's a strong figure in my life. I knew him as my only uncle. He is very funny. I'm grateful for him. He always come through when I get stopped by the cops. So I'm very grateful for him. He's an encouragement to me, just like someone, when you walk in a room, you know you're about to laugh. And I just love that about Uncle Jeremiah. One word to describe Uncle Jeremiah. A word I would say about Uncle Jeremiah is that he is very trustworthy. I've never known him to be a man like to talk bad about anybody. And that's just somebody that you can trust. You know, somebody that's not into mess. And I love that about him. It makes me feel like I can, you know, tell him, you know, anything. So I'm grateful for that.
State your name for the record.
Elijah Bolden.
All right, Elijah. It's nice to meet you, sir. We are doing a video for Assistant Pastor Donnie Bolden Jr. And I would like to know from you first, what is a favorite quote that your dad has said, whether it's funny or serious?
Always use your talents. As we said, they got some people out there, you know, that's going through rough times, and your talent can be the thing that's getting them closer to God. So that's one of my favorite quotes.
Awesome. Yes, sir. Second question is, what does your dad mean to you?
It means a lot to me, man. He's been a good father in my life, a good father figure to other people, you know, and a great musician, one of the best musicians. Plays keys, plays bass, play a little bit of drums. He's not that good on the drum, but he still plays it. So, you know, I respect him in that aspect of being a man and, you know, being one of the best musicians. You know, I'm also a musician, so he taught me a lot.
Yes, awesome. And lastly, what is one word that can describe your dad?
I like to base everything off of music, so I would say structure. He's a very structured person to be able to, you know, how he practiced the same thing over and over, repetition, in order to have it when it's come time for him to be able to do a show. So I would say, based on that structure. You know,
Awesome.
I love you, Papa. I love you, Papa.
Jeremiah Bolden, but I call him Uncle Bay. I love him and he's the best.
Jeru. I think one word that describes my dad most would probably be humble. That's the first word that really comes to mind. Just always letting your character and who you are speak for itself, no matter what's being said or what's not being said. Just truly letting self speak. My dad means so much to me. Nobody's perfect, but a perfect example that I've had before me of what a man is, of what a God-fearing man is. And I don't really have a quote from him, but just always willing to listen, because I know that whatever's being said, it's going to be encouraging, and it's going to be something that I can take with me and carry with me throughout life. Just always wisdom. I just know it's always wisdom. I love you, Dad.
Those who may not know me, I'm Javen. I'm Jeremiah's youngest son. And there's many things I can say about Minister Jeremiah James Bolden, but the word that always comes to mind is resilience. Many of you know my dad for many years. Y'all know that y'all seen him through different transitions in life, whether that been a son, a father, a grandfather, a minister, and you know, now stepping up into a role in the church that's really important for our future. I guess if I had to think about a quote that he always says, you know, it's not really one specific thing, but he always says to keep pushing on, to continue on, and that God is enough. And that means a lot of different things to different people, but to us, it's always been the same thing, that, you know, no matter what life throws at us, no matter where we're going or where we're headed, as long as we keep God in the front, it'll always be enough to keep pushing us on. He means a lot to me, not only as a dad, but as a leader, because he's shown me a lot through example. He's shown me how to be a man through different situations, you know, some in my control, some out of my control, but he's always lived just that. You know, he's pushed on, he's continued on, and God has really shown us favor. So, you know, I'm thankful for where he is in life, where he is in his walk, and I just ask that God just continues to keep us, keep our family, and keep our church.
So, Minister assistant pastor, preacher man, my boss, Jeremiah J. Bolden, what can I say is one of his favorite quotes? Well, I think it's actually one of mine that ended up becoming one of his. He likes to say, I'm grown. I got to remind him a lot of times when he's trying to force me to hurry up. I got to tell him, hey, bro, I'm grown, yeah. So I guess, like I said, that's what one of his favorite quotes is, I'm grown. What he means to me, I got to say that I believe it runs thicker than blood. Like we locked in, and I definitely appreciate everything that he is and who he is, who he stands for. If I had to think about one word to describe him, I would have to say consistent, because he is consistent no matter what. If he going slow, he consistent. If he going fast, he gonna be consistent. If he got your back, guess what? He's gonna be consistent no matter what the situation might be. He's gonna be consistent. He's proven himself to be real time and time again, and that's a rarity these days. So I appreciate him, and I want to say on behalf of myself and the Marshal's office of Abbeville, Louisiana, to our boss, Jeremiah J. Bolden, the Honorable City Marshal, happy Pastor Appreciation Month.
State your name for the record.
My name is Cheryl Bolden.
All right, Miss Cheryl Bolden. We're here to talk about Assistant Pastor Donnie Bolden Jr. And the first thing I would like to ask you is, what is a favorite quote from him, whether it's funny or serious?
Say it!
That has like a meaning to it?
Huh?
It has like a meaning to it?
Yeah, it has a meaning to it, yeah.
Okay. Want to tell us that meaning, or is that something secret?
Oh, I know it's not a secret. It's somebody saying something on TV. So that's all he's been saying lately is, say it!
Good. So what does Assistant Pastor Donnie Bolden Jr. mean to you?
Well, he means a lot to me. He's practically my everything besides God. And, he's great, as a husband, as a friend, he's everything.
Right. And what's one word to describe him?
Faithful. He's real faithful.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi. Jeremiah Bolden, what he means to me. I would say that Jeremiah is my husband. He's the father of my children, and he's my friend. I thank God for my husband Jeremiah. I thank God for the things that he has done in his life and for his life, and what he will continue to do. The word that I would use to describe him is half. I believe that God has given me another part of me through Jeremiah, and it's the half that I need to make me whole. So I want to say I love you. I thank you for being my husband, my friend, the father of my children.